May I come in, sir?
Yes, come in. Sandip, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Sandip, you have been preparing for civil service since 2019.
No, sir, I have started preparing in 2021.
21.
Yes, sir.
Oh, from 2019, you worked as an associate.
Yes, sir.
What is the role? What kind of job it is? You are in Mumbai, right?
Yes, sir.
So, what kind of job it was?
Sir, basically, I was working in an investment banking firm. So I was in the reconciliation team where our client, whatever they do the purchases, we have to check whether the amount is correct or not, whether the amount of share that is being bought
So,
or sold.
reconciliation thing, right?
Yes, sir.
But you are a metallurgical engineer, so why into investment banking?
Sir, sir, it was my passion to invest in stock market, and after like analyzing for 1 or 2 more years in during my graduation, I thought that I should do some work.
Certification in stock market.
Yes, sir. I did certain certification, and then I changed my line to get into investment banking.
So, what is the Nifty uh, today?
So Nifty stands at around 25,300 something.
Okay. And Sensex?
Sensex 82,000. I'm not wrong.
So, do you do trading regularly?
No, sir. Actually, after I got selected into government service, so it was said. It is said that as a government servant, we do not directly invest in stock market. So
Why not?
so it is said that we shouldn't do this. As
No, it is your own money. Wherever you want to invest, you can invest.
So
You have to disclose these things. That's it. Why can't you invest in stock market? It's your own money, right? You earned it by doing some job.
Sir, I invest in mutual fund, but I do not directly invest in stock market.
Okay. Stock market is not gambling, is it?
No, sir, it is
Then
not gambling.
why government officials should not do it?
Sir, I think that if we started investing, if someone, so after some time they can get lured by the government money. So if they are lured by the government money, they can invest also that government money. That was done during Harshad Mehta scam, if we know.
No. Why? You don't have access to government money. Whatever government gives you fund, you have to submit expenditure certificate and all that. Okay.
So I thought that
No.
being an integrity
You can,
person.
why not? Acha. Are you aware of any rule which imposes restrictions, or you just thought of it?
Sir, someone said that, and I thought that yes, it should be.
Okay.
So my senior has told me that do not do direct investment.
Mhm. So you are currently working as ASO
Yes, sir.
since 4th March.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your training period is over.
Sir, I didn't join the training because I was selected in the Odisha Municipal Administrative Service examination.
So you wrote continuing. Did you resign from there?
So I'll be resigning in a month.
Okay. Are you drawing salary now?
I'm drawing salary from as an assistant section officer.
Okay. OMAS? You are selected into OMAS, right?
Yes, sir.
So OMAS, you got the offer letter, but there is no, training on other things didn't start.
Sir, actually, I got the postings. It is in Jharsuguda,
That's good.
Brajrajnagar municipality.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't join because the interviews right now. So after
You
my
will join
interviews,
after your interview. They would have given you some time now, 1 month or something, right?
yes, sir, 1 month of timeline.
Okay. So when your 1 month is over,
So this month's 29th.
29th,
Yes,
and your interview date is
on 25.
25. So after that you may join, right?
Yes.
But first you have to resign from ASU.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, did you work in the finance department at all?
Yes, sir. I am right now working at finance department.
So, do you go to office on a daily basis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, budget.
Yes, sir.
What is the total outlay?
For this year, sir?
Yes.
Sir, this year outlay was around 2,65,000 crore.
What is the size of Odisha's economy?
Sir, right now, currently, Odisha's GSDP stands at 8,65,000, 8,60,000 crore, which is roughly
Around $100 billion economy.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we'll be able to reach 500 billion by 2036?
5 billion,
500 billion.
500 billion.
That's the slogan right now, right?
Yes, sir. We can achieve, provided there are certain things that we.
So in 10 years, do you think we will be able to 5 times grow our economy?
Sir, as we have found out that if today for the next 5 years we have our growth rate is more than 10%, then after some time, even if the growth rate is low, but because of the base effect, so we can reach,
$500 billion.
hopefully so.
5 times will be what? What percentage? 600%.
Yes.
Okay. No, not 600%. 500%, I think. 5 times.
5 times. 100 plus
100% is twice.
So I couldn't get.
200% is thrice. 500%. So in 10 years, 500%, if you roughly take, yearly the growth rate is,
15%.
do you think that is achievable?
So compounded annual growth return. So I haven't thought about it, but
Okay.
we should be hopeful about that.
Yes. So you are from Bhubaneswar, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you're posted in BMC, what is the one issue that you will fix? Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation.
Yes, sir.
What is the one issue that you will fix?
So the first thing that comes to my mind is sir, sewage issue is there.
Sewage issue. Okay.
Yes, sir. I think that this
So
is one
you are
of the.
saying Bhubaneswar does not have good drainage system.
Sir, it was created for around 10 to 20,000 of people during its inception, like 1950s. But after that, many slums are created, and they encroach the, I would say, the sewage systems, and not many natural flow of water was also.
So we'll fix sewage systems, right?
Yes.
Any other thing?
Sir, I believe that in the name of beautification, we are cutting down trees. So I think that,
So we should beautify by planting more trees.
yes, sir.
Okay.
So second will be this. Third will be, sir, slum development.
Okay. Slum, we have some particular scheme is also ongoing, right?
In the previous government, the scheme was Jaga Mission, where the government was providing patta to these people.
Slum rehabilitation and all those things with that.
Yes.
Acha, okay. So you are a metallurgical engineer.
Yes, sir.
Sarang in Dhenkanal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, there is a rise in electric vehicles, right?
Yes.
They mostly use what? Lithium-ion batteries.
Yes.
Lithium. Did we, do we mine it, or we mine it from a rock or from a salt?
Lithium?
Yes.
Sir, in India right now, we do not have any.
No. Across the world, I am saying.
Sir, sorry,
From a
sir.
metallurgical point of view.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of
You're not aware? Okay. Are you aware of lithium triangle?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is
Sir,
it?
it lies in South America, Bolivia, then Chile, and then Paraguay.
It is ABC, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile.
Okay, sir.
What is What other thing, what other element is very critical for electric vehicles? Apart from lithium, obviously. Are you aware of any other thing?
Sir, semiconductors?
Are you aware of cobalt?
No, sir.
Okay. What are semiconductors?
So basically, semiconductors are something that they are not that resistant. They flow. They conduct certain
Yeah,
amount.
that I understand. No need of definition. Tell me, if we want the electricity to pass through, we can use conductor.
Yes, sir.
If we don't want the electricity to pass through, we can use insulator. So why there is a craze of semiconductor?
So because in every electronics good, use of
So
semiconductor.
why they are used in every electronics good?
Sorry, sir, I am not.
I don't know. You haven't thought about it, huh?
No, sir.
Okay, that's okay. Okay. You have done certification in investment banking as well.
Yes.
Uh, so can you tell me which particular theorist said that revenue is the backbone of administration? Kosa Mula Danda. Have you heard about it?
No, sir.
So you like solving Sudoku.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the origin of Sudoku? From where it originated?
So as far as my knowledge is concerned, it was originated in France.
France.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
So how do you play? Do you solve the puzzle from the newspaper cutout, or you play through an app, or how is it?
sir, I actually in the Hindu newspaper it
Hindu
always
newspaper
had.
cutout, do you do that?
Yes.
So they give, every day they give
Yesterday's
degree of difficulty,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Are you aware of that, right?
Yes.
So are you able to solve the, I think
Five
stars,
stars.
five
Five
stars
stars.
are there, right?
Yes.
How much time you take to, solve a 5-star Hindu Sudoku?
So for 5 star, it takes me around 15 to 25 minutes, and
15 to 25 minutes.
yes, and for
Is
the
there any
rest,
formula that you use,
so formula,
or is it just pure logic?
so there is use of logic, I would say.
There is no particular trick or anything.
No, sir. If you do practice every day, then
I know, I do that too. So tell me, what Sudoku championship is it there?
sorry, sir, I'm not.
You are not aware of? You also play badminton. Who is your favorite player?
Sir, right now my favorite player is Lakshya Sen from India, and if
What
we
is
talk
her name?
about international, then Victor Axelsen from Denmark, and Lin Dan, who is a former player from China.
Where do you play it?
Sir, badminton.
Huh.
Sir, like sporting in any way is good for health as
No,
well.
no, not. Why? Where do you play it?
Sir, it is near my. There is a BMC park.
Okay.
So
That's
there
what
is
I
a
meant.
court inside. Yeah.
So you read stock market news.
Yes, sir.
So stock market, is it a money market or capital market?
So it is both money market and capital market. It consists of.
Okay. And is it a primary money market or secondary money market? I mean,
In terms of issue of shares. So it is a secondary money market. So basically the shares that have been bought from IPO, they are
that is
issued.
primary market. New issue market is primary market, yes. Are you aware of there was a very interesting issue about stock market manipulation? Are you aware of GameStop saga? GameStop issue?
No, sir. I'm not.
No. What is SEBI's direction as far as influencers are concerned? Are you aware of that? A lot of YouTube influencers. GameStop saga was about that.
Mahabir Trading. No, sir.
No, Mahabir Trading is different. GameStop saga was a company which didn't have any, almost on the verge of bankruptcy. Virtually group of people manipulated the stock, and it went up. Read about it. It's a very interesting one. It is almost became a David versus Goliath fight, right? Good versus devil fight. Read about that. And a lot of the people, usually stock market investors, sorting, right?
Short selling.
Short selling, yes, sorting. Okay, so those GameStop saga, because it was there, it was supposed to go down. So some of people, were sorted the stocks and thought they will get the benefits. Those are billionaires, but eventually, it just the people through YouTube and all influenced the other way around. Read about that. Okay. Acha, you are not aware of SEBI's direction on influencers?
So these influencers need certification from SEBI.
Okay.
Second thing is they need to have like proper degree from institutions.
Okay.
So that
SEBI also penalized some people, some influencers, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. What is the best way to invest in stock market? Because you are a certified one and you have been following the news. So, what is the best way to invest in stock market? Best way in the sense, should people invest in intraday or should they go for long term?
Sir, I believe long term is the best option because if we heard about any news or who the people who have become billionaire or they have great achievements in stock markets, so they do investing. So I believe
They invest in long term, right?
yes, sir.
What about intraday?
So intraday trading, it states that in a day you have to buy and
Buy and exit the market by 3 o'clock, right?
315.
3:15, yes. So people still do it, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of scalping?
I have known this term, but
Terms, but you are not completely aware of it. Okay. Your optional is geography.
yes.
Why geography?
Sir,
You did metallurgy engineering, worked in investment banking, could have taken economy or something, but you took geography. Why is that? Is there any particular reason or do you like that particular subject?
so there are various aspects to which I chose geography.
Okay.
So when I started first studying the GS, I was more inclined to geography because here you know more about the earth and many phenomena.
Okay.
Second thing is overlapping with the GS paper.
Okay.
So and third, material availability. Fourth is it is more of a scientific subject in the humanities domain. So I believe that these all things help me.
What is purple revolution? Have you heard about it?
Um, Sorry, sir.
No.
I couldn't right now recollect.
Okay. What is the difference between a tropical cyclone and temperate cyclone?
So the first difference that comes to my mind is the latitudinal aspect.
Okay.
So it
That is fine. Other things beyond the obvious.
says tropical cyclone happens mostly overseas and temperate cyclone happens mostly over land and sea.
It can happen over
Any area.
land or
So thus a range of area in temperate cyclone is huge that of tropical cyclone.
Acha, tell me, is it easy to predict a tropical cyclone or temperate cyclone?
Prediction.
Predict the cyclone origin, predict its path. Which one is much easier?
Sir, sir, I'm not actually aware about it, but if I'm able to guess,
Yes.
so I believe that temperate cyclone can
Is
be
easier.
is easier one.
Yes, because acha, what is the genesis? Temperate cyclone, how it is created, and tropical cyclone, how it is created? Their origin.
Sir, temperate cyclone is created because of two different air masses.
Frontogenesis, right?
Frontogenesis.
Tropical cyclone,
It is when the
heat induced.
yes, sir, moisture.
Yes,
moisture.
but when the sea surface temperature is more than
27 degrees Celsius.
very good. Acha, what is the majority type of soil in Odisha?
So the major types includes the red and yellow soils.
Okay.
Which,
No,
secondly is alluvial soil which are found on the coastal tract.
is there any black soil in Odisha? Do we do cotton cultivation?
Yes, sir. And
Where?
southern in western Odisha, Kodahandi, Nabarangpur area, we found black soil.
Why green revolution didn't happen in Odisha? What is the cause?
Sir, there are different causes. So first thing is irrigation issues. So
Okay.
during 1960s, we didn't much have I would say artificial irrigation process. So second thing is, sir, the for green revolution to happen, the land size is much required. Like
So fragmented land.
yes, we had fragmented lands.
Apart
And
from
third
that-
thing is, sir, for buying these high yield variety seeds and fertilizers, the farmers that we had, they do not. Basically, they belong to small and marginal farmers, so they
Didn't have access to capital.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So how come the Punjab farmers had access to capital but Indian Odisha farmers didn't?
So their landhold was way better, and during those time, if I'm not wrong, Indira Gandhi Canal was also created.
Yes. So they had access to.
Capital also, because proximity to the capital
What
city.
is the national waterway in Odisha?
It is NW5.
Right.
Yes.
From where to where? Are you aware of it?
Sir, it is it is on Brahmani River. I'm not particularly aware about the
The origin and destination.
Talcher to.
Are you aware of a concept called demographic window?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is it?
So currently we are now at demographic window because most of our population belongs to the age in the bracket of labor
Okay.
force participation.
No. My question is, what is the demographic window for India?
Sir, till 2050, if I'm not wrong.
55 actually. It is 50 years, 2005 to 55. But you are near about that. So tell me, Sandip, Odisha, if you see, we are a very mining rich region, isn't it?
Yes.
But we lack in industrialization. If you compare, say, Tamil Nadu,
Yes.
it's heavily industrialized, but Odisha is not. Why is that?
Sir, there are various aspects to it.
Okay.
So I believe that the first aspect that comes to my mind is, sir, after India got independence, Odisha was a poor state, I would say.
Yes.
So the government needed money, and for industrialization, the gestation period is high. So the government focuses on exporting the raw materials directly so as to get the revenue. Second thing is, sir, tribal belt. So in the tribal region, we want to ensure that their culture is being protected.
So, in tribal region, land acquisition is difficult, right?
Yes, sir.
So we could not build industry. POSCO, Niyamgiri. Okay,
Niyamgiri,
fine. That is not POSCO, actually, Niyamgiri you can say. Yes. Apart from that, land acquisition has been an issue. Yes, true. Any other thing?
Sir, third thing, I believe that, sir, for any industrialization, so we need better infrastructure. So I think
So
that
infrastructure we didn't have. Okay. Any other thing? Or is that all?
sir, right now I could not recall.
That's okay. So tell me why coastal Odisha is developed, but western Odisha or southern Odisha is not that developed.
Sir, there are various reasons to why coastal Odisha is
What
developed.
is the major reason?
Sir, proximity to sea. So overseas trade was happening from the Odisha census.
Okay.
Second thing is the capital of British. During the British period was Odisha. So was Cuttack. So I believe that it was one of the reasons. So third thing is, sir, in coastal region, the tribal population is not that much.
So you are saying tribal population is a hindrance to development,
Uh,
or is it a symbol of underdevelopment?
No, sir, I would not say tribal population is directly hindrance, but as per the Panchil policy of Jawaharlal Nehru, so we want them to develop in their own way. So we want to preserve their culture. That is the reason why we do not touch upon their rights. So, but now the government is coming up with various industrial policy, and infrastructure is also improving. So I believe in the next couple of decades.
So what is a fjord? Have you heard about fjord? FJORD.
So fjord are found mostly in the areas, these Baltic regions.
Okay.
So
They are glacial landforms, right?
yes, sir, glacial.
What exactly?
Sir, they are.
In geography, there are two kinds of landforms. Either it is a ridge or either it is a syncline or a anticline. Either it is a mountain or a valley.
So it is an anticline landform.
So you are saying it is a valley or a ridge.
Sir, particularly, sir,
You don't unable to recall. That's okay. Achha, Chilika Lake.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me from a geographer's perspective how it is created?
Sir,
I mean, the evolution of Chilika Lake.
sir, basically, sir, it was part of sea,
Mhm.
but due to certain events,
No, you're wrong. Leave it. Anyway, what is Hanging Valley? Are you aware of it?
yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, Hanging Valley is a part of erosional landforms from in glacial part. So,
But why they are called Hanging Valley?
because they are located on higher latitude, higher altitudes, so
And merge with the main tributary in almost right angle.
perpendicular manner.
What is Basket of Egg topography?
So it is also a glacial landforms. So it is a depositional landforms.
What is the HDI rank of India? Have you gone through the HDI latest one?
Sorry, sir.
You haven't? Okay.
But it is more or less around 130.
Okay. Can you give me some example of satellite towns?
Sir,
Satellite towns.
satellite towns. In India,
Yes.
sir, in India, Gurugram, Noida.
Okay.
Uh,
For Mumbai,
for Mumbai, Navi Mumbai is there. Thane is there.
what is ribbon settlement? Ribbon settlement.
Sir, ribbon settlement. Sorry, sir. Right now I couldn't recall it.
That's okay. What is a jet stream?
Jet stream.
Yes.
So jet stream is a geostrophic winds. So it moves higher altitude, mostly 6 to 14 kilometer above the latitude.
Okay.
So they are parallel to the isobars, and they are circumglobal.
Acha, do we find them in the northern summer? I mean, during which season they are very well pronounced in the northern hemisphere? During the summer or during the winter?
During the winter season.
Winter.
Yes.
How they are, how does it happen? How jet streams are created? Are you aware of that?
Creation of jet streams.
Yes.
Uh,
You must have heard about Rossby
yes, sir.
waves, right?
Rossby waves.
Yes.
So they are created because of higher temperature differences in higher altitudes. So due to that reason, sir, subtropical westerly jet stream is formed. Sorry, sir, I could not recall it the exact.
Understood. Can you tell the Odisha rivers from north to south?
Starting from Subarna Rekha, then Budha Badanga, then Baitarani, Brahmani, Mahanadi, Rusikulya.
What are the tributaries of Mahanadi?
So tributaries.
Yes.
The left bank tributaries include Sevnath, Hasdeo, Mand, Ib, then right bank Tel, Om, Jong.
Do we any of the tributary of Mahanadi? Do they do they exhibit river piracy? River piracy, right?
Sir, river capture.
River capture, river piracy, same thing.
In Odisha, sir?
Which particular tributary is doing that?
Birupa, if
Tel. Tel tributary is taking away water from other rivers and is giving it to Mahanadi.
Okay, sir. I will read about it.
Okay. What is this I already asked you. Suppose you are posted in a block or tehsil where violence against women is very rampant, very high.
So what?
Violence against women is very high, the statistics. So as an officer over there, tell me what you will do so that the violence against women will substantially will reduce.
Sir, that should be a multi-pronged approach. So I believe that in the short term, sir, deterrence can be one of the keys. Like if someone is doing injustice to women, so I believe that they should be properly punished. So it would create deterrence. Second thing, as I would say that, sir,
In the long term,
sir, in the long term, sir, I believe that we must culturally include it in their culture. So as to
how do you know? How to culturally what to do? You gave a very vague answer. Anyway, if you are posted in a coastal block or tehsil and there is a cyclone warning, you are doing evacuation work. Okay. And while doing evacuation work, much of your work is done, but there are some 50 to 100 villagers who are not interested to go to the cyclone shelter. When you engage the local leaders and try to convince them, they are saying that we will not go to the cyclone shelter and we are ready to die in our own home, but don't want to go to the cyclone shelter. How do you know? How do you deal with that situation?
So first, I will try to like tell them that it is your own life.
They know they are ready to die.
Uh,
What else you will do? Will you apply force?
Sir, force will be the last option, I believe.
Okay. Suppose they ask you that give us alcohol, then we'll go to the cyclone shelter.
No, sir.
You will not give them.
I will not. Never.
Why not?
Sir, because alcohol is not good for health, and I believe that if some officials are luring these persons by offering them alcohol, it is against my integrity. So I believe that.
If you are posted in a block or tehsil which is vulnerable to cyclone, tell me in the normal times how will you build the resilience of that block or tehsil. So whenever there is a cyclone in near future, the people of that block or tehsil are very well protected. Take some time, think and tell me. Step 1, 2, 3, what will you do?
So first thing is awareness generation.
People are aware, and how awareness will save them.
So I can tell about the historical events that happened there, and how people have died and many losses.
No, no. Suppose I am aware that there will be cyclone.
Yes.
How does it protect me?
So second thing is community involvement.
Okay. How will you involve the community?
Sir, I believe that through mock drills.
Yes, very good. Mock drill is one of the way. They are ready. If there is a cyclone warning, they should pack up all their valuables and go to the cyclone shelter.
Training by this draft team.
Now that is mock drill. Part of that. That is done. Okay. Apart from that,
Sir, with the help of people, we can build cyclone shelters.
cyclone shelters are already there, and they are well functioning also.
Sorry, sir.
That's okay. Mhm. Which dynasty built the Konark temple?
Uh, it was during the rule of uh, sir, Eastern Ganga. So during the
Tell me, if you look at India, Odisha comes under a major mining area or a minor mining area?
so Odisha comes under this peninsula plateau, and
No, no, no. Is it categorized under a major industrial region or minor industrial region?
it's a major mining region, but not major industrial hub.
It's a minor region. There is recently a change in government in Odisha, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about it?
Sir, I believe that governance is a continuing process.
Mhm.
The new government is proactive.
Mhm.
It is more citizen centric, I would say,
Mhm.
and they have taken many steps regarding that. The Mukhyamantri Janna Abhijog Sunani. So I'm hopeful that as they are democratically elected, they will serve the people better.
If you have to choose between two posting, for posting you have to choose between Khordha and Malkangiri.
Yes, sir.
Which one you will choose?
Sir, I believe that um, if the government give me direct posting in any area, I will.
You have to choose. That's why I gave you the question.
Okay. Sir,
Obviously, as a officer, you will work wherever you are posted.
yes, sir.
But
Sir, particularly I know Khordha better, so I know about the problems and their
so you will
prospects.
choose Khordha.
Yes, sir, as I know much about these places.
What is the poverty rate of Odisha?
Uh, Sorry, sir.
You are aspiring bureaucrat. You don't know.
Mm, no, sir. Sir, in India it is around 27%. But Odisha, I don't
So you're not concerned about your own people.
know.
27%.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, Mm, suppose you're a police officer. You see a boy has stolen some, a piece of bread, loaf of bread, and is running away. So, and he tells you that his mother is ill, has not eaten for say past 3 days. So that's, and he has no money. So that's why he has stolen that piece of bread. Will you arrest him or will you let him go?
Sir, uh, sir, I believe that as it is a cause of humanitarian, sir, I will let it go.
You will not arrest him. I understand. I understand. Suppose he has stolen, say, some medicines from a pharmacy. When you catch him, you see that these are cancer medicines, and he tells you his mother is suffering from that. He has no money, and the value of medicine will come to around say 2 to 3 lakhs. Will you arrest him?
Sir, sir, based on the situation, I will think about.
Why civil service?
Sir, I believe that to comprehensively serve the society, civil service is one of the best options. Second thing is, sir, job diversity, sir. Sir, like policy implementation, starting from
Policy implementation. When you become old, you might be get a chance to write the policy.
Policy formulation, then developmental administration, revenue administration. So I believe that
So
society.
Sandip, what makes you happy?
Sir, there are various aspects to which I become happy.
Tell
So,
me what makes you happy.
sir, if I help someone and
So every time you want to be happy, you have to help someone.
no, sir, that is also personal, I would say,
No, happiness is personal, isn't it?
like if I like, sir, I would think,
So you don't know what makes you happy.
sir, when the results came, I became happy. So there are various
When you solve a Sudoku, does it make you happy?
yes, sir.
Then simple things can also bring happiness, isn't it?
Yes.
It not necessarily has to be such a big phenomena. It is a simple phenomena. Today also, I think UPSC essay paper. Have you seen that? There was an essay on happiness.
Sorry, sir, I haven't.
You haven't seen this. Have you given UPSC attempts?
Sir, last year I gave the prelims.
So how many attempts you have adjusted?
Sir, till now one.
One.
Yes, sir.
How we can use artificial intelligence in governance? Can you give me give me a couple of examples or one example at least?
Sir, I believe that regarding the decision making process, if more options are available, then governance will be much easier and more efficient.
Any example that you come across?
Sorry, sir, I can't.
Not unable to recall right now. So tell me, if you have two subordinates, okay, one is corrupt but highly efficient, another is honest but highly inefficient. Which one you will choose?
Sir, I'll choose the honest and highly
Inefficient one.
Sir, over the period of training and other use of coercion, I believe that
That's it.
he
Let
can
me
become
let me
efficient.
tell you. Say the honest and inefficient one is also a very old one, old person. That means 56, 57-year old. He has 2, 3 years of service left. He is just there to pass his time till he goes to the retirement age and then retire and get his pension and enjoy. So he has no interest. He knows that his career is over, almost over. So no interest to do work or do any kind of upskilling. On the contrary, the corrupt one, who is highly efficient as well, is very young too. So in this case also, will you go with the aged, honest and inefficient person?
Yes, sir, because honesty should be one of the character of a civil servant, I believe.
Suppose you go to a office, say passport office, okay. You come across that all the officers are or all the personnel over there are honest, but you have applied for a passport, but you are unable to get a passport for 1 year. So what good of honesty if if inefficiency is such deep?
So I believe that there are various aspects, sensitization, then mid-career
Will you
training.
don't you think inefficiency is also corruption?
Uh,
Because you will not be doing the public service delivery, and the whole office is there for public service.
Sir, actually, we are like calculating between two different type of corruptions, like
Okay.
one who is dishonest and one who is
Acha, tell
inefficient.
me,
So if we come,
can't you convince the corrupt person to be not corrupt?
sir, I believe that it can be done, but if it is ingrained in his mind, I
How do
don't.
you know it is ingrained? Nothing is ingrained. People do it, then people stop it. So it is up to people, right? And their value system and the situations and the circumstances.
Sir, if they know about the rules and regulation, despite knowing that
Oh,
if they're
everybody
doing,
knows that.
if they,
Everybody knows that corruption is wrong.
so even if they know, even if they are indulged in corruption, I don't think that
They can't be changed.
they can't be changed.
Okay. But do you believe in the Gandhian philosophy that there is good in everyone?
Uh, yes, sir.
Then,
Sir, sir, first I will give him one chance. Then,
so out of these two, now who will you choose?
sir, I will always choose the honest person first.
And you'll yourself, get yourself transferred because the work will not be over.
I
Anyway.
don't think so. With the help of cooperation and
What is your opinion about coalition government? Is it good, bad?
sir, basically, sir, coalition government provides for better discussion and debates.
Okay.
Uh, Diversity is also there because
Okay.
many
Now, currently we have BJP government supported by TDP and JDU.
JDU.
Do you think TDP will advocate the interest of Jammu Kashmir or Northeast or Maharashtra or any southern state or Odisha for that matter? Do you think they will have a debate and discussion on about these issues? No.
Sir, I know that they have their own perspective.
Obviously, these are regional parties. They will be asking for more funds for their own state. That's it.
But BJP has a higher, I would say, like higher percentage of seats.
So what?
So
Still, if you are not the majority, you are subject to this kind of pressures from
Sir,
your coalition partners.
sir, over regional interest, I believe that national interest is more important.
So,
So I think
so how
that
come then coalition government is good?
so sir,
Has it been good to India or Indian people if you look at the past also?
sir, as we know that democracy is served best by coalition government because
How do you know? Because there will be no delivery.
no, sir, not delivery, but as we can see from emergency period where one
Emergency period was a different period altogether. We're living in 2024, 25. That was a different era. So you are saying there might be majoritarianism or authoritarianism.
authoritarian, they might.
But my question to you is, if any majority government is there, and if they are trying to do something which is anti-democratic or anti-constitutional, we have judiciary, right? Judicial review is there.
Sir, but even if the judiciary take it into consideration, many things could have happened. So I
Such as?
think, sir, like preventive detention.
Preventive detention also, you have to put them before the judge after some time.
After some time, but
Yes,
3
you
months
cannot-
is more.
You
I
cannot keep them for for eternity.
believe. But 3 months is quite high.
And government, do you think government out of their fancy they will keep on people under
So
preventive
it is
detention?
one of the example. Use of public office for their own purpose. So
That is
slippery
corruption.
slope agreement, like arrange.
Such as, if anything, any agreement they are doing which is against constitutional values or democratic principles, Supreme Court, High Court are all there. They will definitely strike it down. They have done that, right?
So, but time is also required for Supreme.
For what?
Sir, like while Supreme Court take it into their
Still,
jurisdiction.
these issues are decided on a speedy basis, right? Electoral bonds issue, NJS issue, so many other issues are there.
Sir, for electoral bond to become unconstitutional, it took 7 years.
Yeah,
So
that was a long debate going on. Still, although Supreme Court, rejected it, there is no better alternative,
yes,
right? That was a little bit gray area was there. That was not exactly anti-constitutional or something, right?
but Supreme Court struck it down because the donor's information was not provided.
Some reason or other thing. But so you still think coalition government is good?
Sir, for democracy, sir, I believe that it is good.
How? Acha, tell me, India had so many coalition government. Are they been good to India and Indian citizens?
Sir, as far as my knowledge is concerned, during Atal Bihari Ji's time, so India's economy.
He was always, always in constant pressure.
So that time which
If you look at 1980s, we had prime ministers for 13 days, 2 months, 1 month, 1 year. Do you think that's good for the economy and the people?
sir, also during the time of PB Narasimha Rao government,
He was a
so
master.
many steps like
Yeah,
LP.
these are the some of the best moments. Couple
Yes,
of best moments. Still, Narasimha Rao was always that anxiety will be there. You can't take uncompromised decisions. Tell me, at the individual level, you want your prime minister to or your representative to take uncompromised decisions or compromised decisions?
Sir,
Should he be a weak prime minister or a strong prime minister?
sir, there should be a strong prime minister, but there should be debate and discussions over
If
every
he's doing
legislation.
anything wrong, judiciary is
Sir,
there, right?
No, sir. During the farm bill, when they legislated,
Farm bill, they legislated. It didn't go to the Supreme Court.
sir, it didn't go, but it was passed in one day. So if I'm not,
Still, it will go to the judiciary, isn't it? People will challenge it.
yes,
You go to the judiciary, judiciary look at it. If it is violating in principle, it will strike it down. Simple.
sir, but it will take so much of time.
No, not so much of time. Why? These are law. These are the decisions that has to be taken on a priority basis. Judiciary does, take cases on priority as well, right? Okay. What is your opinion about UCC?
Sir, it is I would say, constitutional obligations
Okay.
as it is written in Article 44 of DPSP.
So should we go for it?
I believe, yes, sir. Supreme Court and various law commission, they have advocated for UCC as it would create efficiency in judiciary. So there would be no different personal laws. Second thing, sir,
you think
empowerment of various communities, like particularly the women.
Don't you think it will hurt some, religious sentiments?
Sir, I believe that before creating legislation, so there should be discussions in various forums. So that would lead to create a balanced approach.
Bangladesh crisis, right? You are aware of a caretaker government?
Yes, sir.
It is headed by
The Nobel laureate. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Muhammad Yunus.
Muhammad Yunus.
He is known for
Sir, he started the Grameen Bank by providing small micro loans to women.
microfinance.
Micro.
What is Subhadra Yojana?
Sir, Subhadra Yojana is a direct benefit transfer scheme where the government is providing 50,000 over 5 years to the beneficiaries,
Okay.
who are mostly females. They are provided to the females who have been in the
So
age.
50,000 in 5 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And recently the cabinet approved one nation, one election.
Yes, sir.
And the opposition is saying that it is,
You can.
anti-constitutional. Is that criticism valid?
Sir, in our constitution, we have to amend like Article 83, 172. But starting after the independence till 1967, in the 4 different phases of elections, we had.
No. What is your opinion about one nation, one election?
Sir, I believe it should be there. So there are various aspects to which.
Sandip, let's say there is a train coming through,
Yes.
and it is a high speed train, and the driver sees that there are 200 people on the designated track. Hmm. And he also observes there is a abandoned track, you understand, right? It's not maintained, but there is a track, abandoned track. Over there 50 women and children are there. If you are in the seat of the train driver, in which way you will go? Will you go in the designated track where 200 people will die, or will you go in the abandoned track where 50 women and children will die?
Uh, Sir, I believe that more number of people.
So you want to save 200 people.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say on the abandoned track 50
So it
children
is
are.
a famous trolley case, if I'm not.
I'm just asking you. So let's say in the abandoned track 50 children are there, and in the designated track 200 old men are there, whose average age of that group will be above 70. In this case, in which path you will go?
Mm, uh, Sir, I believe that I will go over the old ones, because despite they knowing the fact that like standing in the railway line is not
Okay. So you'll go in the
direction,
designated path.
not designated path, where the old men have.
There are 200 old men in the
Yes, sir.
designated path, right? Let's say active track and inactive track. Better, right?
Yes,
So in the active track, 200 old men are there, so you'll sacrifice 200 old men to save 50 children.
yes, sir.
Just now you said ki number is the, I mean, you want to minimize casualty, but in this case you are maximizing the casualty, isn't it?
Sir, it is because the childrens, they do not know actually,
Okay.
and
And they have the future.
they have the futures.
Let's say in the 200 people, okay, acha, the first case, 200 people are there, 50 women and children are there. But in the 15 women and children, your near and hypothetical situation, your near and dear ones are there. Say some family members are there. In which path you will go? Will you still go in the abandoned track?
Yes, sir, I will still go on abandoned.
Abandoned track.
Yes.
Acha, Sandip, if you look at our law, Wildlife Protection Act, we give protection to some animals, birds. Say, for example, we give protection to a peacock,
Yes.
but we don't give the same protection to a chicken.
Yes.
So, do you think the life of a peacock is valuable than the life of a chicken?
As we know that peacocks are like they are
Valuable.
in the IUCN list, so
No, they are not.
they are mostly like
So, you are saying the numbers.
yes, sir, the number.
Suppose we go for peacock is a bird. If we go for peacock farming, we can increase the numbers the way we are done with chickens. Is there any other reason that you think that we give special protection to some animals?
Sir, if they are not termed as vermin, I don't think.
We can term it as vermin. We can even declare chicken as our national bird because it is we who are doing it. So hypothetical situation, I am asking you. Any other reason, logical reason that you can think of?
Sir, logical thing, I would say that peacock meat is not
It is.
not in the food chain of human.
Who told you? During the Ashoka's time and all Mauryas, they used to have, you eat peacock meat.
Right now, it is.
Right now we have banned it.
Yes.
Yes. But if people had an option to, eat, have peacock meat, they will prefer peacock meat.
Sir, I will think about it.
Okay. What is digital public infrastructure?
Sir, digital public infrastructure. These are the.
Give me an example. That's okay.
Sir, like banking sector, then.
Banking sector.
Yes, sir.
The CRPC recently got replaced, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me the new law?
भारतीय न्याय सुरक्षा
That is Bharatiya Nagarika Surakha.
नागरिक सुरक्षा
Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita is IPC.
IPC.
So, in your opinion, Pakistan a bigger threat or China?
Both are right now bigger threats to.
No, between these two, if you have to choose,
So I believe that China is more
bigger threat.
bigger threat.
Okay. Can we ever get rid of the Chinese supply chain? If you look at an Indian, average Indian, doesn't matter if it is a 1-year-old child or a 60-year-old man, Chinese products everyone is using, right? How we can get rid of this dominance of Chinese supply chain? Can we ever be able to get rid of that?
So the world is now focusing on China plus one. So
China plus one in the sense
in the sense that the supply chain should not be like
only
there should be
depend.
alternative
There should not be
only
complete
for
dependence on China.
China.
Okay. Sandeep, I am done with the interview.
Thank you.
Okay.